Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all the sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
I caught up with Coach Franklin before the game. Obviously, they are using conference pride as a rallying point here today. There's a ton of motivation in this game between the ACC and Big 12 opponents. They both want to prove they are the next power conference, but that all starts on the field today. Coach said, we have got to go out and set the tone. I want physicality at the line of scrimmage. Show them who the big league really is. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Handoff from the shotgun. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Receiver makes the catch. Sees an opening. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
set up for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Looking for some space. It's Parker. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
And he fields it at the 15. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I thought that was a really good job by the quarterback, finding his running back, and he just drops it. Now you've got to go and be a leader. This is when a quarterback really makes his hay. You go up to your teammate and say, hey, I need you later in this game. Shake it off.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Nice grab. It's Hawkins. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
And the Utah offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On the run, it's Parker. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Makes the catch. It's Parker. Here he goes. He's in the clear. And just like that, in one play, they moved him to scoring position at the 23.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They'll hand it off. He's got space. Breaks through the tackle. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
A play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got second and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here, maybe a heavy play action, get the ball down the field, really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
And he stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. This is really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Utah. Powers into the end zone.
Chris, what I'm most impressed with is his balance through contact. You can see as he breaks tackles and continues to turn towards the end zone, that balance is just evident, and it's hard to get him down to the ground. That is a great run.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll run it here. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Back in motion now. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And we are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. He's got room to run. Look out. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
These wide receiver receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
The Hokies looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to chuck it again. Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
And the Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a handoff.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Same tailback, another carry. And he goes nowhere. Stop, pull behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
And the Utah offense takes the field. And here's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on, and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
He shreds the tackle, breaks a tackle on the play, and makes a decent gain.
This is a solid job offensively. After that 1st down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop-back pass.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Takes off in a bootleg. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaking free, end zone ahead. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
And now the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Utes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those.
The ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout.
They are so fortunate that they're able to jump on that fumble, and somebody's got to get to this running back and tell him to calm down. Ball security is at a premium in these big games. He's got to start holding on to the football.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now? And they pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Timeout call by the Hokies. That's their first. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. The Utes will line up to punt it away. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. Breaks. Here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
These drag routes are so difficult to defend, in particular when they're thrown with the proper timing and ball placement. The wide receiver can just run right through that ball, and now he's got a full head of steam, and he's able to get the first down.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Second and 10 following the incompletion on the 37. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Great start with the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Deep shot caught inside the 15. And he's down after the catch at the 12. The red zone opportunity.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Grabs for a touchdown. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. As the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the 3rd quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the 3rd quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early 3rd quarter drive.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Utes looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play action pass, and there is...
Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Utes. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
We always talk about the middle portion of these games being so important, and that is a vital drive and great success, building momentum as they head into the locker room. Now they can go make a few adjustments and come out in the second half and try to sustain this momentum.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Movement here from the tight end. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets him up now, 2nd and 3. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep here. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
To the air, it's Dampier. Here comes the pressure. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he dumps it off to the tight end. We have a timeout call by the Utes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Now Virginia Tech uses a timeout here, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. He missed it, and the game is still tied up. And so the first half comes to a close. We'll take a break here in the booth and head over to our halftime show. The Hokies will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense takes the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
Hand off to the single back. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Utes churn out another first down.
Easy work for this offensive line on 3rd and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
On the run, it's Parker going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The Utes look to keep this drive moving. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up games like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
Looking to pass. It's Dampier. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, he's got open space. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Ball handed off. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
He got it. The field goal's good. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
These plays don't look wildly successful, but I tell you, they make a big impact. Getting the ball to the wide receiver in a non-traditional way here in the run game. Chris, it forces the defense to have to think about just another element of stopping this offense, and that creates indecision, and that creates plays later in the game that you can really hit them with. So a nice job here on this run. This front seven is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, you don't see that a lot. An RPO that's thrown a little bit down the field. Credit the quarterback. That's a really good decision. Wide receiver is open. Pitch and catch. Easy completion.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I think they need to change up the coverage here. Man coverage is just not going to work. Number one, this quarterback is seeing it really well, so his recognition allows him to attack these tight windows and find the matchup that he likes. Number two, you're not staying with this wide receiver on the outside. He is a matchup that you cannot defend. So now you've got to think about zone defense. This defense got to change it up.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Now it's second down here. Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll try to run for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Goes out of the bounds, but a solid gains just short of the 40.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
They keep him guessing with a run, and the defense smothers him for no gain. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters. If we check out some of the stats here, let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it. As the first down is still going. Got an opening here. Who's in the clear? Touchdown, Utah. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Hawkins. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Here's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, sometimes you just got to rely on players and not plays. And here on second and long, the defense is ready for the run play. And yet this back is too good. Watch the elusiveness. And he's able to get out there, get a nice gain, and create a third and manageable. That is a quarterback's best friend.
The Utes are in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal, back at the 13. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. He's got a crease. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and on third down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football? And
touchdown, Utes. Still no answer for this offense. Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
They're backed up. Second and long at the 19. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into fifth gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the pressure's on. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made wide open way downfield. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Hokies.
What a great throw by this quarterback and a great read as well. You see the tight end, he's open down the field, and he just gives him the ball on time and on target. And he's able to take it into the end zone. I tell you what, these tight ends that can play, and in particular down the field, they are such a weapon. You can see why. That is a matchup nightmare for the defense.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, when you're down here near the goal line for these two-point plays, the field is so condensed, and the timing becomes more difficult for the quarterback. They just can't connect here on this pass.
Timeout called by the Hokies. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Utes offense takes the field. Grinding away on the ground. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Now Virginia Tech uses a timeout here, their second. They've still got 1 more left to work with.
Well, we arrive at the most important snap of the entire game right here, and it comes down to how much trust you have in your quarterback. Do you want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that an incompletion is going to stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to put their offense on the field with plenty of time?
Keeping it on the ground here. Not quite enough for the first down. It's going to be 4th down and just inches. And Virginia Tech calls time. That's their last one. They can no longer stop the clock with the timeout. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. There's the handoff. They got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.